You're locked into the Grizzly Digital Network. It's time for Grizzlies Live. Now, let's go live to the voice of the Grizzlies, Matt Mahoney.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, or welcome to, I should say, Grizzlies Live at Newk's Eatery here. Coach, I'll tell you, you know what's throwing me off?
What's throwing you off?
The great folks at Newk's here have got the red cups going early. Merry Christmas to all here from Newk's Eatery. It's not even Thanksgiving yet.
I haven't even done any shopping yet. I didn't get anything yet, so.
Me neither. We'll have to work on that. So, Merry Christmas from our great friends here at Newk's in Lawrenceville. Head coach Steve DeCou, I'm Matt Mahoney here as coach. We turn the calendar over to November. We've all been waiting for this here. The regular season almost passed us, but for now, we may be looking a little bit forward to that AI tournament here. Bracket just got released yesterday. What was your first reaction to it? Grizzlies are a 3 seed.
I was mad.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a 3 seed. That means we got to play an extra game. We got to play a quarterfinal. It's an extra 90 plus minutes, and so for us, in order to three-peat, it means we got to go the hard route. And so the record we've had this year, I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, but I'm not happy about it. But you know what? We can still win it from here. We did it as a 3 seed a couple of years ago. We'll do it again this year, but it's going to take a little bit better of a team effort. Everybody's going to have to, dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that three-peat potentially here in just a little bit, but we're reflecting back a little bit to Saturday. I know you want to put it past you a little bit, but tale of two halves again with Scad. I don't know if you know this or not, but the Grizzlies would be 9-2-5 with a record if our games ended at halftime. Any chance we can change the rules before the AI tournament and just play 45 minutes at a time?
We can take it in front of the Council of Presidents and see what they say, but I'm pretty sure that one's going to be shot down.
But the Grizzlies are 8-5-3. Given the schedule and the season the Grizzlies have had so far, does the record meet expectations?
No. Expectations are go undefeated. Expectations are to dominate every game. The reality is you can't do that. The reality is we weren't good enough this year at times. Just like we talked about, we've been too inconsistent. Now, having said that, we've got it well within our ability to go on a great run. We're battle tested. Ashford is battle tested in this conference.
Right.
I don't think anybody else in the conference, and no disrespect to other teams' records, have played the schedule that we have. We won't see anyone that my kids are going to just shake in their boots and be scared about. We've seen some of the best that the country has to offer. We've gone toe-to-toe with them. Yeah, we might have come up a little bit short, but they're very fixable things. It's not because we just lack talent. It's not because we lack ability. We lack consistency, and that can be fixed. A lack of a goal scorer and a lack of a defender, you can't fix that.
Right.
So the positive is we've had the experiences, we're battle tested, we're ready for what's about to come. The question is the consistency level. Are we going to show it every time when we get out there?
Listen to the answer there. Here's my next question is going to Bob Jones and the rest of his teammates on Saturday. Is that what you're looking for? That that next full team effort for 90 whole minutes.
Yeah, that's what we talked about with the boys yesterday was, you played some of the best soccer we played in the first 45. Then in the second, Scad did some things to us and we didn't respond well. We didn't follow the coaching instructions, what we were told at halftime. Game got too direct. We didn't get on the ball well. And if you saw in the first half, there was a stretch. We put 20 passes together.
Yeah.
Created some great opportunities, and we went away from that. So, yes, Saturday is, and we're not looking past Saturday. Saturday is an opportunity. We've got to go there and get a W. We've got to do well in that game. We've got to put together 90 minutes. And I told them yesterday before training, it's our final dress rehearsal before the conference tournament.
And I may be, again, you just killed my last 3 questions if we're focusing on Bob Jones, but give me the inside coaching scoop. Yeah, the boys are focused on Saturday, and that's your job as coach, but there's now 6 teams involved in this AI tournament. Do you literally take it one game at a time, or do coaches kind of behind closed doors try to scout other teams, or is it all just kind of post Coach May up to the top of the hill and have him take some notes for 3 days?
Well, to answer your question, all right, 1, we're already looking ahead at Bob Jones. Mm-hmm. We're already scouting them out. We know what we have to do in that game. 2, I've already watched 4 of York's games, okay? I know what York is going to do. On the flip side, if we win, big if, I'm not going to look past York. I'm not going to say we're just expect to cruise through that game. But if we win, we're already scouting Mount Mercy. Mm-hmm. Now, Ashford, yes, we'll sit up and we'll watch their semifinal game and we'll scout them out there. But we've already watched Ashford's games. We already know what Ashford can do. It would be wrong as a coach to go into the games unprepared.
And I love that because so many times you hear the coaching cliche, we're taking it one game at a time. You're planning ahead.
You have to. You have to plan ahead. Now, your focus is on that next game because that's the most important. All right, we're guaranteed Bob Jones. We're guaranteed York. We have to be ready for those two. But you have to, in the back of your mind, be thinking that, okay, if we get there, we can't go into Thursday unprepared for Mount Mercy.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to be up all night watching
you can't
film.
wake up Thursday morning to get ready for Mount
Bingo.
Mercy.
So you do your homework, you plan ahead, you prepare, but everything you tell the kids is, guys, Saturday, Bob Jones. Let's go. Hey, we ruined Tennessee Wesleyan Senior Day. We won on the road. SCAD came in and ruined ours. Let's go ruin Bob Jones.
I like it.
Okay?
I like it.
That's our mentality. We're going to go there. Hey, it's a beautiful facility. The surface is carpet. It's going to be a great place to play. Let's ruin their senior day, and then let's get ready for York. And let's take out some of our rage of being the 3 seed.
Yeah.
Let's take it out on York. Now, it's a tournament game. I mean, last year, Houston Vic as the 4 seed upsets Ashford. You cannot look past your opponent. But let's go. If we play like we're capable of, let's go put them to the sword. Yeah. The goal is get a lot of goals past them early, rest guys, so we're able to have some legs for the next 2 games.
This is an extremely loaded question, so tread lightly, okay? The Grizzlies were a 3 seed 2 years ago, 2013, hosting this tournament.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it has historic run, first championship, first postseason victory. Are we the same unknown underdog as a 3 seed this year hosting the AI tournament?
I'm not going to say we're unknown. I'm going to say we're underrated. I think that not as much weight was put into the strength of our schedule.
Sure.
If I played some of these other schedules, I think I could be 14-4 easily.
Sure.
I don't want that to come across as sour grapes, but I feel if people would have had to play our schedule, records would be similar. If guys would have had to have the injuries, and we've not talked about some of the injuries, and I won't use that as an excuse.
Sure.
We didn't do the job.
Sure.
But if other teams had to play our schedule, there's no way they would be where we are. And so that's that little bit of, I want us to go into this tournament with a chip on our shoulder.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we did in 13, and that's the similarity. We had a chip on our shoulder the way that we played. I want us to have that, and I want us to run through it. And our goal is to celebrate on that Saturday, the 14th.
Yeah.
I keep saying the 15th to the boys, and Kevin's like, no, coach, we're playing
14th,
the finals on the 14th.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate on the G-Claw on the 14th. I want a three-peat. I want to go back to nationals. Because to me, that would be probably as great. Nothing will be as great as the first one.
Sure.
Your first is always your best.
Sure.
That first trophy. But for the adversity that we've kind of given ourselves this year, if we can win those 3 games and win a championship, that'll be one heck of a video for you.
It's off camera, but I'm grinning from ear to ear here. Coach is fired up. He's emotional. He's got me fired up. I'm ready for next Wednesday. Good luck. Good luck Saturday. Coach,
Saturday's the most important game.
You got me ready for next week, Coach. I appreciate it. We'll take a break. We'll come back and have a featured senior, Jessica Beasley, off GGC women's soccer team next, right here on Grizzlies Live with Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student-athlete development program designed to help student-athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student-athletes. For more information about our student-athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
Hi Grizzly fans, this is Ned Colgrove, Assistant Athletics Director for External Operations. Are you interested in helping offer a championship experience for every single one of our student athletes? Come join us in the Grizzly Club. You can call me directly at 678-407-5241 to learn more, or see our Grizzly Club information online at grizzlyathletics.com. There you can check out our member benefits like game tickets and insider events, plus make your online donation. We can't wait to have your support of our student athletes and welcome you to the Grizzly Club.
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
Hello, I'm James Williams, Head Athletic Trainer for the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies. Thanks to our friends at Gwinnett Medical Center, your Grizzlies receive first-class, quality health care right here in Gwinnett County. With daily hands-on recovery and state-of-the-art training facilities, the Grizzlies spend more time on the field than they do on the bench. So get in the game, Grizzlies, with Gwinnett Medical Center in Duluth and in Lawrenceville.
The Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies compete in the heart of Gwinnett County in Metro Atlanta. The Grizzlies currently field 6 teams and compete at the state-of-the-art Grizzly Athletics Complex. Georgia Gwinnett College is transforming higher education and celebrating 10 years since its charter class in 2005. As you plan your next trip to see the Grizzlies, log on to grizzlyathletics.com and select the Visitor's Guide. From driving directions to local points of interest and a listing of our proud sponsors, log on to grizzlyathletics.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Grizzlies Live in Newk City. We're joined now by senior, number 2, Jessica Beasley out of Buford, right?
Yes, Mill Creek.
Did Zach tell you to do that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to love that. But Jessica Beasley, native of right here in Gwinnett County. Glad to have you here. First off, I don't know if our cameras can capture it or not, but we see you on game days, and your jersey, uniform, cleats, shin guards, you're ready to go. But how long outside of those games have you been in the walking boot? How many weeks now?
I think it's been about 3 weeks. About 3 weeks.
Yeah. So you got the boot on you right now. So first off, let's get an update. How's the health? How's the foot?
It's getting there.
Yeah.
Taking it day by day. I go see Andy, our trainer, every day. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. Usually after a game, it's pretty sore the next day, but they want me to keep me in the boot just for a precautionary reason. So.
Sure. If we had a game today, could you play?
Yes.
That'd go. That's what I like to do. And that's kind of like the mantra of this team is like changes and positions and injuries and whatnot. And you show up on game day, you better be ready to play wherever coach says, right?
That's right.
What's for you? What was it like when coach said, you know what, ladies, we're going to change. We're going to go to this 3-4-3, and Jessica, you're going to be our center back. What was that conversation like, and what was your reaction?
Well, honestly, there wasn't really a conversation. I think it was like the 3rd or the 4th game in the season. We were playing St. Thomas. I think we were down 3-0 at half, and coach was like, we're just going to attack now. So we're going to go with 3 in the back, and I happened to be the center back at the time, and it worked really well. We ended up scoring 2 goals second half. Fortunately, we lost, but then the very next day we played number 4, Kaiser. And he wanted to go at him from the start, so we started back in that 3-4-3 formation and kind of been on that road ever since.
Do you like it? Are you comfortable back there yet?
I am. I think I've adapted to it, and we've been practicing, and it really works with our group. So
We've enjoyed tracking that all season long. It's been great. For you, I noticed when I pull up the roster there, it says number 2, Jessica Beasley, and it says you're a junior, but we've got to honor you before senior day. There's a story there. Help us out.
Well, I transferred, and I had a couple credits that did transfer. So technically, I'm a senior school-wise, so I'm graduating. I could minor in something and go another year next year, but I'm past my time, I think, with injuries, so this will be my last year.
So you're going to graduate in the spring?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we're definitely looking forward to that. Talk to me about the challenges and the adversity you've had to overcome in your career. I ripped my heart right out of my chest. We literally witnessed during a broadcast, during a game, you tear your ACL, what was 2 years ago. That's not the first time you've done that. And talk to me about what the mentality has been to get back to where you're at today.
Well, my senior year of high school, I tore my ACL, so I didn't get to play high school season. I played halfway through club, so that was pretty frustrating. Tore my ACL meniscus, went through 8 months of physical therapy, came back. I felt a little bit stronger, and I redshirted my first year at perimeter, and then I kind of just didn't feel like soccer was really, I didn't love it anymore. And then in 2012, I got another opportunity to play, so I did, and then unfortunately tore my ACL in 2013, but then I found my love and passion for soccer again and decided that this is where I needed to be. So.
Well, that's awesome. We're surely glad to have you for sure, and it's been great watching you guys all season long. After all the injuries and changes and challenges that you and your team have had to overcome, you faced this season, what would it mean next week to win that AI championship?
Oh my gosh, it would mean everything. It would I mean, it's building a foundation. I've been here since the very beginning, and it would be a really awesome accomplishment for my senior year to go out with a legacy of winning the first ever AII tournament. So
that's kind of like the goal for next week. When did that thought like cross your mind? Because you've been with the program since day one. What's it been like building this thing from nothing to where it is today?
It's been hard. Different changes that we've had, different girls come in and out, and I think this year has been the best group that I've been with on and off the field. I think we're really close, and I think that this year is our best opportunity, and I think we're going to do it. So.
Well, I got great news. Next week, that AI tournament, we're 2 seeds, so we got a first round bye. We don't have to play on Wednesday, but Thursday, season sort of comes down to that, because if you win, you advance not only to the championship game, but this year there's 2 bids in that AII tournament. What would it mean not only to get that win on Thursday, because it would be the first win in GGC women's history, and it would punch our ticket to the national tournament for the first time as well?
Yeah, I mean, it would be amazing again. So, for my senior year, not to end on that Thursday, to go on to Saturday and then the following weekend in the first round would be amazing. I would love that.
Well, Jessica, I don't know if you heard Coach DeCou, but he was fired up. He was emotional. He's got me going. I'm ready for next week. What are you guys doing between now and then? Because you guys had a little bit of a layoff, no game this weekend.
Right. I think Coach said last game a little bit of a 7-day mini camp.
I'm going to talk to him about that.
It'll be interesting. Hopefully,
Sure.
Not as much as preseason was, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Fair enough. Well, Jessica, thank you for dropping by. We greatly appreciate it. Look right into that camera right there, and in true GDN fashion, we're going to get you some shout-outs here. So to anybody and everybody, go right ahead.
All right, I already told Clay I'd give him a shout-out. So what's up, Clay? Colin, because I love Colin. My sister, Jay, who's hopefully watching, my dad, and all my family members. So.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
I think that's Colin's first shout out of the year. He's pretty pumped about that. So Colin, our producer, also doubles as a women's soccer assistant too. But Jessica, again, thank you for dropping by. Good luck next week, okay?
Thank you.
We're going to take a break. We'll come back and have the head women's coach himself, Chris Kouns, right here on Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network. It's time to gear up, Grizzly fans. Right now, you can find all the latest Grizzly gear to support your team by visiting the Georgia Gwinnett College official bookstore inside the Student Center. Or simply shop online anytime, anywhere by visiting ggc.bncollege.com. From hats and t-shirts to jackets and one-of-a-kind collectibles, you can find it all with the official GGC bookstore. Plus, on game day, be sure to swing by the merchandise table at the stadium. So pick up your favorite item today and show your Grizzly spirit. Go Grizzlies!
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student athlete development program designed to help student athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student athletes. For more information about our student athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
Hello, I'm James Williams, head athletic trainer for the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies. Thanks to our friends at Gwinnett Medical Center, your Grizzlies receive first-class quality health care right here in Gwinnett County. With daily hands-on recovery and state-of-the-art training facilities, the Grizzlies spend more time on the field than they do on the bench. So get in the game, Grizzlies, with Gwinnett Medical Center in Duluth and in Lawrenceville.
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Grizzlies Live at Newk City. We're joined now by head women's soccer coach, Chris Kouns. Coach, you're a busy man today, aren't you?
A little bit.
You literally just got off a conference call to jump on this show.
Actually, yeah, Dree's on the conference call now, taking my place until I get done. So it is a busy time.
So you guys, regular season done, trying to put it behind you a little bit.
Yep.
What was it like now in the grand scheme of things, trying to regroup mentally? Grizzlies literally played their 2 toughest games of the season to end the regular season, now trying to move to the postseason. What's the mentality right now for Coach?
I mean, right now, I think the important thing is that I've told them from the beginning, all of this is preparation for the tournament.
Yep.
You know, and that's always been my process is I want us to play the competition to prepare us for the tournament, and God knows I think we have. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Beasley's a little concerned, and I had this question to ask you after the broadcast on Sunday. You said today would start the 7-day mini camp leading into the AI tournament. Are we talking, sprints and bear crawls here, or are we just trying to hit the reset button a little bit?
No, it's just, I told them an hour and 15 minutes each day. It's just going to be hard, get in, get out, and we'll see if what we did stuck.
Sure, fair enough. So everybody, all the girls that are watching, just breathe easy.
Don't worry.
Just a little,
yeah,
don't
you're all
worry.
good.
What's the biggest thing the Grizzlies can improve on over the 7-day period?
I think the biggest thing right now is honestly being healthy. I think that was, we had such a difficult schedule, and it took such a toll on our consistent starters that, we played Lindsey Wilson minus 6 starters, and we played, probably 4 starters down against Embry-Riddle, even though we just started to work Beasley and Nicole back in. So I think that just that 7-day period to get us healthy again.
Yeah.
I think in the stretch where we were healthy, we were really good. And I think that's what we're looking to get back to.
You don't have to give me a full injury report, but we were thoroughly concerned on Sunday about Courtney McKenzie. You said right after the broadcast she should be okay. Where is she at today, and what are your expectations of practice or so?
Yeah, I don't see her practicing for a bit.
Okay.
I think according to Andy and the medical staff, they anticipate she'll be fine for the tournament.
Okay.
But she is suffering the effects of a little bit of a concussion, so obviously we have to go through the protocol.
Sure.
And it's long-term success is more important.
Sure, absolutely. So we wanted to pass along that information to our fans, and obviously worried about Courtney and her family as well. How big, with the injuries, I don't want to highlight them, but how big was it to get that 2 seed and not have to play 3 games in 4 days with that bracket?
For us, it was huge. And I think that as much as we complain about the fact that we only played people with numbers in front of their names, I think that, the fact that we ended up with a above 500, 9 wins against that competition level, that's what did the second seed. So I think that it did serve us well, but we definitely need the rest.
So the Grizzlies will get the rest on Wednesday. We'll play Thursday, 7 o'clock, our first matchup.
Yep.
We'll play the winner of Mount Mercy and Central Christian. How do you kind of prepare for 2 opponents, and then less than 24 hours later you got to play one of them? How does that work?
Yeah, I tell you what we've started doing is I am, as anybody who knows me knows, I'm quite thorough. So we've already seen 2 games on film on each one. I've sent them all to the girls so they have access to them. So we do our homework. And I think the anticipation is if this is the team, this is what we need to focus on, and if this is the team, this is what we focus on.
I love, in this day and age of the internet and everybody pouring stuff online, that the bracket was announced yesterday at 5, 6 o'clock-ish, and Steve has already watched 4 games of his opponent. You've watched multiple games of both opponents, so I love, and it kind of gives you an insight to how quickly things turn over and how quickly coaches react and adapt and try to prepare for a game that's more than 7 days away. So it's a tribute to you guys, your staff.
It's a lot of work, but you got to do what you got to do.
So let's talk a little bit about history. So the Grizzlies women's soccer team will have a chance to make history on more than one level on Thursday.
Yep.
The fact that we never won an AI game, never been to the AI championship, much less won it, or been to the NAI national tournament.
Yeah.
We can change all that with one game on Thursday. Have you thought about that? Did you know it? And does the team know it?
I'm sure they know it.
Yeah.
I think that, as much as we don't necessarily harp on results, they understand their results in the past. But to our credit, I think it's very similar to when people were saying all of a sudden that we had never beaten Grinnell before. I don't think it's something that's on the forefront, like we really pay attention to. Now, I won't lie, in terms of the coaching staff, that's the expectation. I mean, that's why we're here, is to represent Georgia Gwinnett at that level.
Sure.
And I think that the program has worked very hard this season to be able to accomplish those goals.
Well, Coach DeCou got me fired up. You're ready to go with minicamp. If you see me out there tomorrow in cleats and shorts and a jersey, I'm ready to go.
Just bring your GoPro, you'll be good.
Oh, I like that. We may have to do that. Coach, thanks for dropping by.
Absolutely. Can I get one shout out before it's all over?
Absolutely.
We never get shout outs.
Sure.
So big time birthday shout out to Bristol Countess.
Oh.
So today is her day, and we're hoping to give her a national tournament appearance as a late present.
I like that. Happy birthday to Bristol Countess. So that'll do it here for Coach Kouns. We'll take a break. We'll come back, put a nice little bow on this show. You're watching Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery on the Grizzly Digital Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ian Potter, Assistant AD for Internal Operations at Georgia Gwinnett College. This year, we are proud to implement Be Great, our new student-athlete development program designed to help student-athletes develop the skills necessary to be successful leaders inside and outside of the classroom. In addition, we are launching the Grizzly Leadership Academy, which provides comprehensive leadership training to a select group of high-potential student-athletes. For more information about our student-athlete development programs, visit grizzlyathletics.com. Enjoy the game and go Grizzlies!
The Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies compete in the heart of Gwinnett County in Metro Atlanta. The Grizzlies currently field 6 teams and compete at the state-of-the-art Grizzly Athletics Complex. Georgia Gwinnett College is transforming higher education and celebrating 10 years since its charter class in 2005. As you plan your next trip to see the Grizzlies, log on to grizzlyathletics.com and select the Visitor's Guide. From driving directions to local points of interest and a listing of our proud sponsors, log on to grizzlyathletics.com.
Hello, I'm James Williams, Head Athletic Trainer for the Georgia Gwinnett Grizzlies. Thanks to our friends at Gwinnett Medical Center, your Grizzlies receive first-class, quality health care right here in Gwinnett County. With daily hands-on recovery and state-of-the-art training facilities, the Grizzlies spend more time on the field than they do on the bench. So get in the game, Grizzlies, with Gwinnett Medical Center in Duluth and in Lawrenceville.
Hello, I'm Dr. Darren Wilson, Director of Athletics at Georgia Gwinnett College. Here at Grizzly Athletics, we pride ourselves in our 5 core values: service, leadership, sportsmanship, responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Our mission is to develop lifelong leaders of character through academic and athletic excellence. We hope you're enjoying today's broadcast, and we thank you for your support of our program. Go Grizzlies!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Grizzlies Live at Newk Eatery. As we wrap things up here, we've had some pretty good success with this. So let's try this again. Our Grizzly trivia question, we're going to throw it up on Twitter. Clay Tranum's in the house here getting ready to tweet. And we talked a little about it earlier in the broadcast. The Grizzlies were well, that's the question. What seed were the Grizzlies back in 2013, the previous time we hosted this AII tournament? So what seed were Grizzly men's soccer the last time GGC hosted the AI tournament in 2013? And your choices are 1, 2, 3, or 4, because that's how many teams were in the tournament back then. So is 1, 2, 3, or the 4th seed DeCou squad back in 2013. Tweet at us. Clay's getting ready to send that tweet out, so reply to it with the correct answer, and you can win our Grizzly prize pack that's off camera right over there. Men's soccer will wrap up their season this Saturday on the road at Bob Jones. Really looking forward to that matchup. Hoping the Grizzlies can put 90 minutes together, come home with some positivity as we host that AII tournament in Lawrenceville next week. Again, both men's and women's tournament going on at the same time, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, the 11th to the 14th. The guys will start things off on 1 o'clock on Wednesday. The women will have their first game at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Don't forget, the AI tournament is still free for all GGC students, faculty, and staff. And stay tuned to grizzlyathletics.com as well as our social media accounts, as we'll have a big announcement. We're going to have some giveaways going on that week as well too. So really looking forward to next week. Come on out to the Grizzly Soccer Complex. We've had a great crowd all season long, and we look forward to continuing that, giving us some home field advantage for this championship run. Also, big shout out and well wishes to Kevin Confederac and Jordan Cox. They will be traveling to New York City, not this weekend, but next weekend, as they will take on the ITA National Indoor Tennis Championship starting on November 13th. Again, Kevin competing in the singles, and then Kevin and Jordan competing in doubles. So really want to wish them good luck to Chase Hodges and that group as they're traveling up to New York City on November 13th. What else? Am I missing anything? We will not have, this is a reminder, we will not have Grizzlies Live next Wednesday. We're going to take a week off because of hosting that AI tournament. Games are at 10, 1, 4, and 7 on Wednesday all day long. You can watch every single second of soccer right here on the Grizzly Digital Network of the AI tournament, and we're looking forward to having we got a couple tricks up our sleeves too. So be sure to tune in for some exciting broadcast equipment, tools, toys. What do you want to call it? Toys. The production crew, the GDN crew, has got some toys to play with next week for the AI tournament, so you don't want to miss that. So for that entire crew, I'm Matt Mahoney signing off, saying so long, everybody. This is the Grizzly Digital Network. Merry Christmas.
We'd like to thank our corporate sponsors for making today's broadcast possible. You can watch archive broadcasts and feature stories in the On Demand tab of the Grizzly Digital Network. For the most recent information, log on to grizzlyathletics.com.